Hello, everybody. My name is Todd, and welcome to the CINCILINGUA membership program. It's great to have you here with me as a member of our program, and it's great to have you here attending our lesson video. And for those of you who may not know, CINCILINGUA is a language institute, and we are located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio is home of the Cincinnati Bengals, the professional American football team, and we also are home of the Cincinnati Reds, the professional baseball team. And we also are very proud to have Procter and Gamble have its headquarters located here in downtown Cincinnati. And Cincinnati, Ohio is part of the Midwestern region of the United States of America. So again, it's great to have you here as members. And today's lesson video, we are going to be continuing in a series that is related to or pertaining to everyday situations, specifically emergency room and hospital care situations. Okay, so again, this is lesson 2. And again, we're discussing vocabulary related to the emergency room and hospital care. And moving on to our first phrase here, we're going to talk for a couple of minutes here about breathing problems. Okay, so for pronunciation, it's breathing, breathing. The noun that is related to that word is breath, breath. Okay, so talking about breathing problems. And this refers to having trouble with breathing. Having trouble with breathing. Okay, example. The doctor said that my father was doing a little better, but he was still having breathing problems. They're giving him oxygen. Hopefully, he will start to breathe without help. Okay, again, the doctor said that my father was doing a little better, but he was still having breathing problems. They're giving him oxygen. Hopefully, he will start to breathe without help, or hopefully he will start to breathe without help. Okay. All right, so we'll move on here. Now we have this adjective, brief. Brief means short. Okay, means short. Example here, the doctor came out for just a moment and told us about Susan's condition. He was very brief. Okay, he didn't talk for a long time, is the idea. All right, the doctor came out for just a moment and told us about Susan's condition. He was very brief. Okay, now just to be clear here, when we use this word brief, we're talking about short in time. Okay, so we wouldn't say, for example, he's a very brief person referring to somebody's height. Okay, no. There we would use the word short. Okay, so brief is not the opposite of tall. Just to be clear here, when we say brief is short, we're talking about time here. Okay, so all right, we'll move on here. Calm. Calm means relaxed. Relaxed. Example. While being examined, it is important that you remain calm. Try your best to relax. While being examined, it is important that you remain calm. Try your best to relax. Okay. Can speak. Can speak. Okay, so this is just referring to the situation when someone is able to talk after an injury or illness. They can speak. Okay, it's referring to somebody who is able or to talk or to speak after an injury or illness. And so an example here. Did you hear the good news? George can speak. He is talking in the emergency room. Did you hear the good news? George can speak. He is able to talk. He is talking in the emergency room. Okay. All right. Moving on. Now we have choking. Choking. Now this occurs when someone has an obstruction in the throat. Okay. This occurs when someone has an obstruction in the throat. Maybe a piece of food, for example. I can't breathe. Somebody's like choking. Okay. And the example here. I started choking while at the restaurant. My chicken wouldn't go down my throat, and I was unable to breathe. I started choking while at the restaurant. My chicken wouldn't go down my throat, and I was unable to breathe. Okay, that's choking. All right, and let's see. Yeah, so here in this lesson video, we looked at 5 words or phrases related to hospital care, emergency room treatment. And the first phrase that we looked at here was breathing problems. Breathing problems. This occurs when somebody when maybe something is obstructed in the airway, where somebody cannot properly breathe. That person is having breathing problems, just difficulty with that act of breathing. And then we looked at brief. Brief is an adjective, and it means short, but short in relation to time. Okay, not in height, but so we talk about a brief message is a short message. He delivered a brief message. It was a short message, not a long message. And then we looked at the word calm. Calm means relaxed. Means relaxed, not excited. Okay, so it's like the opposite of excited and calm. And then can speak. If somebody can speak, that person is able to speak or able to talk. Okay. And that, of course, is a very good sign. If somebody is able to speak, if somebody can speak, that is a good, positive sign. And then we looked at choking, which refers to the condition where there's something obstructing the airway passages in the throat. This is often the case in, for example, with food. Somebody swallows something and it starts to obstruct the airway passage. All right, so yeah, okay. Well, we're going to wrap this one up. Before leaving you, I want to thank you again for being members of our program here. It's a pleasure to have you with me here today. And yeah, I want to say just have a wonderful remainder of your day. And again, this is part 2 of our series, so I hope you'll come back for part 3 and for the remainder of our series. And I will certainly look forward to continuing to work with you. So again, I'm signing off from Cincinnati, Ohio. My name is Todd, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.